You like that? You won't mind if I fight back, will you?
Well, you think you could manage it?
Nah, it's more from your pride, really, to be honest. I mean, I warn you, I'm not going to fight fair, though. That's why I brought these. All right. Now, before we start, I've got a little joke for you. You'll love this one. Paranoid schizophrenic who walks into a bar.
I'm guessing by now you've already had enough of hearing about Xbox, Activision, Blizzard and King. I'm sure I have. I just want it to be over already. I actually hope this acquisition is for the betterment of Microsoft, Activision Blizzard, because God knows I want to get rid of one more launcher off my desktop and I want Blizzard to be good again. I'm not the biggest fan of Blizzard games. I've delved into Diablo 3. I want to go back to Diablo 2. Everybody says that's a good one. I'm not a huge World of Warcraft fan, but I do like Call of Duty. I'll admit it. My opinion, Phil Spencer's doing the right things by gamers. Game Pass is actually good for gamers. The affordability of games these days is not so easy, but having a subscription service makes affording games a lot easier for a lot of people. Paying $7.99 a month in the UK here for Game Pass on PC is not too bad. And with my new GPU, I got 3 months Game Pass for £15, which isn't too bad. And they give me a month free on top, so essentially I get 4 months. And there's a huge plethora of games there for me to choose from, to try. If I don't like them, just delete them. And a lot of games, if I really like them, I'll buy them on Steam. It's a shame that Sony's offerings are not as good as what Xbox Game Pass is. If they actually bit the bullet and put their first party titles, the big budget AAA ones that is, onto PlayStation Plus, then it'd be worth paying the monthly subscription. This is the first time I'm actually going to dive into this. I've listened to it from a lot of YouTubers and I keep on hearing the same things over and over. And then you have the fanboys on Twitter, where the craziness always happens. But this last week has been showered with salt all over Twitter, especially about Redfall this week. But if you want to watch a video by Ono It's Alex, he covered that one. Did a great job of it. I don't think I need to elaborate any further on that one. Go and watch his video. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description. Tanga also covered this a week ago, but I'm going to talk about a different side of it. Because this popped up on my Twitter feed. And then I obviously had to go through the comment section to see what kind of cancer occurred in there. Let's dive into this. Microsoft has said 10 years is long enough for Sony to develop rival offerings to the Call of Duty franchise. Did Xbox acquire Activision shooter series? Now I wholeheartedly agree with this statement. 10 years is definitely enough for Sony to go and revive some of their maybe old franchises, make something newer, make a new first-person shooter. It'd be great to see Sony actually bring something along. Instead of being salty, leaving it on their platform, bring it out on the PC, bring it out on the Xbox. You'd be surprised how much money you're missing out on Sony just by keeping shit locked to your platform. But if you were to ask me, I think everything should just be on PC. The sooner everybody adopts a PC platform, the better. Then we can have truly great optimized games such as the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That was a fantastic PC port, by the way. Onto the PC again, instead of these half-assed shitty PC ports we get like Wolong. It only ran well on my system because it was getting brute forced by a 4080. It's about time the consoles went to the Shadow Realm and PC took over the whole space.
One's argument from Diablo Immortal? No, I don't think so. I think consoles suck. I think that exclusive games suck dick. I think PC gaming is better in every single fucking way. And I wish consoles would die so video games could actually be good on PC again, which would be better for everybody. Absolutely. And also, like, not every fucking game has to be Witcher 3 level of graphics. You don't need to fucking, like, you can play Genshin Impact on a $600 fucking machine that you buy at Walmart. You can play it on your fucking laptop and it's going to be totally fine. It's going to be the exact same as a PC. I think PC gaming is superior in literally every single fucking way. The only exception is couch co-op and like playing Smash with the boys. Yeah. Maybe that's better for sure. But a PS5 or an Xbox 360, or not Xbox, I don't even know what the new Xbox is. Xbox One S, Xbox S1, Xbox Series X, I don't even fucking know. That piece of shit, no, it's a complete waste of fucking money. And it would be better for gaming in general if they both died. That's what I think. I hate consoles. They're reductive.
10 years is long enough for Xbox to develop a Call of Duty rival as well.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole, too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh, would you have ever guessed that this comment would have turned up? Oh, 10 years is long enough for Xbox to develop a COD rival as well. Well, Instead of developing one, they bought the studio that makes one in the first place. Simple. If you got the money to do so, well, why not? They don't need to if they can buy it. If you're an adult, you can't comprehend this. You should log off permanently. Don't need to, they're buying it instead. Yes it is, but Xbox have enough money to buy COD. PS don't.
Oh my.
Oh my god, these people woke up and chose violence this day. This man got absolutely roasted in his own reply. Rightfully deserved as well for being that salty and stupid.
10 years would also be enough time for Sony to rebuild their Japanese development studios instead of signing exclusivity deals with SE, Capcom and Konami. But here we are.
This is exactly what I was talking about. In 10 years, Sony could easily develop a great first-person, third-person shooter, anything they want to. Apparently they've got 10 or so multiplayer games in the pipeline by 2025, but we haven't heard anything of them. The last State of Play was an absolute disappointment. I would love to see old game franchise being brought to life, instead of being bought up by shitty studios like Embracer Group. Actually, they're not probably a studio, they're a massive company. But Embracer Group stole one of my favourite franchises, which was the Legacy of Kain series. Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 1, 2, Soul Reaver 1, 2, and Legacy of Kain Defiance, some of my favourite stories of all time. The gameplay wasn't great in all of them, it was good in, I think, the last one, which was Defiance. The story was absolutely phenomenal, the voice acting was phenomenal. Let's see a remake of them, or a reimagining possibly. If they do it and change the voice acting, I will be pissed. But to make a Call of Duty killer is going to be a hard task for any company. And this is why Xbox is buying them up, because they know it's a near impossible task. Because there are people out there that ritually buy Call of Duty every year it comes out, no matter how good or how shit it is. Look at Vanguard, still sold millions, the game generated millions in revenue and profits, but the game was terrible. But like I keep saying, people will buy these games. Just like the FIFA players, they buy the same game every year and they don't even realise it, just because they add new characters. Nothing they can't do in a quick patch.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, they own Bungie. They can definitely make a new IP, or at the very least remake some of their FPS franchise that haven't seen the light of day in decades.
I mean, as much as I want to agree with these statements, I still can't believe grown men are out here on Twitter arguing about video games. You gotta think to yourselves, if they stop bitching and whining about it, or if they keep bitching and whining about it, is it really gonna make any difference at all?
Bungie isn't interested in making exclusive games for PlayStation. They were very clear on this. Sony only makes single-player focused games with a third-person view, and when they try something different, they fail. Sony has SOCOM. In the age of esports and try-hard gaming, SOCOM should be an easy W.
Yeah, and the fun thing is they also need to release it on Xbox and make a joke out of themselves and calling Xbox out.
Reading that was so difficult, only because his spelling, or just that's the way he talks in general, and it relates in his text. I don't really know, that was difficult to read. Somebody needs to go back to school, I think. I consider myself a dummy when I was in school.
That generation with Xbox One was enough time for Xbox to work on their first party. Instead, they bought out publishers.
Oh good, look, the ponies are back. Saying that the generation with the Xbox One was enough time for them to work on a first party game. Well, PlayStation didn't make a shooter to rival Call of Duty neither. Instead, they paid for exclusivity deals with Activision Blizzard to get Call of Duty and exclusive Call of Duty content onto the PlayStation platform. Therefore, a lot of people thought, through advertisement, that PlayStation was the best place to play Call of Duty. Therefore, that's why they've got the biggest player base of Call of Duty players on PlayStation. And don't get me wrong, the Xbox One generation sucked ass really bad. But Phil did turn it around with Game Pass. Now he's turning it around again by buying up Activision Blizzard. And he's not even stopping the games from going to Sony. Only a handful. I think the guy's done right by players.
Yeah, I wish Microsoft felt like this about single-player offerings in the comparison to what we got from Sony in the last 10 years.
This is absolutely correct. The idea that Call of Duty can even maintain supremacy for the next 10 years is wild.
I mean, there is a truth to this. Call of Duty reigning supremacy for the next 10 years is a bit wild. It's about time this franchise started to die off. There again, it may never die off, we don't know. How long can it stay relevant? How can they innovate the game any further? I am really hoping when Microsoft take over the company that they have weird ideas. Halo, Call of Duty crossover, Doom, Call of Duty, Doom, Halo crossover, I don't know. But they're really going to have to do something in the end to keep the players engaged. The simps that buy it every year, they're going to buy it every year, no matter what. But that player base, as they grow older, grow out of gaming, soon it will die down in numbers. And then the players that know what Call of Duty already is, and are already bored of the franchise, they're going to stop playing in the end. Or they're going to wait for a sale. Or when it's on Game Pass, here's the best part of it. It's part of a service you're already probably paying for. So why not download it and try it out? And there we go. Call of Duty stays relevant because everyone's getting on Game Pass. Solved.
I mean, this should make Sony look at franchises they've shelved, like SOCOM, Killzone, Resistance, MAG, Warhawk, etc. Start bringing back your multiplayer IPs, PlayStation.
Microsoft had all the time to pump out new exclusives to rival PlayStations, but they went out started buying everything. Why doesn't Microsoft just make their own COD rival instead of buying ABK?
Cause it's easy. And it does a lot of damage.
Oh god, that's enough salt for one day. Jesus. The argument over this acquisition is absolutely insane. I honestly wish Microsoft would close the deal already. Then we'll have to generate a new batch of salt. But with that being said, these are all grown men on the internet crying, bitching, whinging about two corporations. I really don't understand it. These are possible men and women that have responsibilities just like you and me. It's a scary thought. The mental gymnastics they all play with each other actually frightens me sometimes. But let me see what you guys think. Do you just want this acquisition to be over? Are you like me and just want all your games on PC? Or do you think exclusivity sucks, just like me? Exclusive games are the worst things around. Just buy one box, play all the games you can. That's my philosophy. But let me see what you guys think in the comments. And that's it for this week. Hopefully I can bring you a new video quite soon next week. There's so much to cover. I've seen so much crap on Twitter recently. It's insane. The fanboys are going wild the closer this deal comes to a close. So that's it from me. Like, share, subscribe if you so choose to. Hit 500 subscribers last week. It was insane to me. I didn't think I'd get more than 5. Thank you all so much, and thank you all for watching the videos. I love reading the comments for as long as I can. They make me laugh. They're absolutely hilarious. Even if they're roasting me, roast me all you like. I love it. I'll catch you in the next one, guys.